And before we sign off, I guess like as a guy who's dating and he may be looking for that person, what are some of the things that you personally learned from your past relationships that you want to take moving forward so that you can have that successful long-term relationship? Because I know that I know you personally, and I know that you eventually want to, settle down and have a
Yeah.
family. What are some of the things that you're looking for? What are some of the strategies that you're implementing? What are some of the things that you're doing to sort of weed out the bad candidates, as you would
Yeah.
say?
I
Bad
mean,
candidates are good every once in a
yeah.
while. You feel me?
Not for too long, though.
Not for too long. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, for myself, it's more so putting in boundaries that I never had. You know, when you're dating someone and you're just caught up in the moment, it's just you're going with the flow. So putting in boundaries as far as like what a healthy relationship looks like to me, what things I'm not gonna stand for, what are my non-negotiables, and I think that's been key for me. And to like, I have my non-negotiables, and you have to stand on it. So I think that's what I've been trying to implement. I think I've been successful, but it takes time. Like if love was so easy, everyone would be married and happily ever after. So just being patient and just being intentional as well. So, and of course, nobody's perfect. So,
Or you're able to live with those bad traits about that person, right? It's always like, how
yeah,
much tolerance do I have for that?
exactly. So, what am I willing to compromise? And it's crazy because dating nowadays, I feel like it's harder, and it's easy to just like, swipe through and just,
It makes it
next, someone's gonna be better
it's not
and all
personal
that.
anymore.
So,
It's
and
not,
on both ends,
yeah.
someone's not willing to put up with me, and I'm not willing to put up with them. So,
Peace.
you
Right?
know,
That's what it is.
yeah. So finding that balance and finding someone who genuinely cares and it's like, all right, look, let's figure this out.
Yeah. I think, whew, man, God forbid if I ever became single again, some of the things I would implement is no more long distance relationships.
Yeah,
That's number one.
it's tough. It's
That's
tough,
hard,
man.
bro. It's hard work.
Yeah.
It's hard work, bro. Yo, man, sometimes, you know what? I'm going to just say it out loud before we sign off. Like, bro, being in a long distance relationship and having to like sometimes be like, you know what? It's okay to go out with your boys.
Yeah.
But if you're going out every weekend, you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble. I'm sorry. You're asking for trouble, bro. Like you're asking for trouble. You're asking for trouble if you do. You're gonna open yourself up. There's plenty of beautiful people around the world on her end, my end, right?
Yeah.
It is what it is,
It
right?
is.
So sometimes you just need to make the
And
mature decision. Stay home, watch some Netflix, watch a couple podcasts, go to sleep, and talk to your girl. That's
and
it.
it has nothing to do with do you love this person
No.
or not. It's just human nature and but you got to be disciplined. So if you're disciplined, just avoid it at all costs.
Just avoid it. And it's also, you have to know what you got home.
Yeah.
You have to know what you got at home, right? Like you have to know, like I tell you all the time, man, if I lost this,
Yeah.
it would hurt over something like that. That's dumb.
Yeah.
A dumbass decision. Nah, I can't do that. So I got to back it up.